Islamic marriage is very, very weird. More weird than you can imagine. I mean, it's not just weird as in strange, but it's genuinely bad for families, and in particular, you guessed it, for women. In a Muslim marriage, a man has unilateral access to divorce a woman. When he says talaq, meaning divorce, 3 times, the marriage is over. This can happen 3 times at once, which is impermissible, but many still do it, and many still say it counts, or 3 times on separate occasions, which is the proper way to do it. Now, that's already whack, meaning the man gets full right to do this and the woman doesn't, but it gets even nuttier. If she wants to go back to her husband, or if he wants her back, she has to marry another man and consummate the marriage, meaning have sex with another husband. And only after this new husband divorces her can she return to husband number one. Nida Khan in India was 21 and married for 5 months when her husband assaulted her and then divorced her 3 times at once, leaving her with nothing. After the divorce, Nida began talking to other women in her situation and working for women's rights in her neighborhood. Some of the women were being forced to marry another man in order to go back and remarry their first husbands. When she spoke out against Halala, a local cleric told the neighborhood to not associate with her. "I became untouchable," Nida said. "People refused to take food from the plate I touched. My father was pulled out of a local mosque when he went there to offer prayers." This nonsense, meaning halala, comes directly from the Quran, not from Hadith. In Surah Baqarah, verse 230, it says, "And if he has divorced her for the 3rd time, then she is not lawful to him afterward until after she marries a husband other than him." The amount of suffering and pain this causes is immense. Women will have to have sex with another man just to get their husband back and their family back. Immense guilt and shame about being divorced and then having to indulge in this shameful sexual act. To be clear, halala, which means to make permissible, is actually haram or impermissible, but desperate Muslims engage in this practice to get their families back together. The reality is this mess is unnecessary. Islam is the problem. All this suffering and hoopla around being divorced and then being married again and being divorced again is because the religion was made by a man who didn't think things through. My advice to these women, leave Islam behind. Life is better and more beautiful without it.